I honestly just love everything about this play. Really elite stuff here from Chris Olave.
Yeah, I don't wanna roll. Yeah, I don't wanna scrap. Yeah, baby, hit me up. Yeah, baby, hit me back. Yeah.
So can Chris Olave win the 2022 Offensive Rookie of the Year award? It is easy to forget about Olave. He was only the third receiver selected in the draft, second one from Ohio State, and currently there are 10 players with the same or better odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. So is it even possible? Can Chris Olave really be the 2022 Offensive Rookie of the Year? Well, in my opinion, it only comes down to two things. What will it take? And I'll break down some of the recent Offensive Rookie of the Years to see what sort of stat line Olave will need to produce. And then, can Olave actually get it done? And there I'll dive into Olave's film from Ohio State and discuss his fit with the New Orleans Saints. But let's start with what Chris Olave needs to do to become the next Offensive Rookie of the Year. In the past 2 decades, there have only been 4 receivers awarded Offensive Rookie of the Year. Anquan Boldin, Percy Harvin, and then more recently, Odell Beckham Jr. and Jamar Chase. And since the league has changed over the years, I think the best measuring sticks we have are Odell's and Jamar's rookie seasons. So Odell was drafted by the Giants in 2014, and in that year, he had 91 receptions for over 1,300 yards and 12 touchdowns, and he put up those numbers despite being inactive for the first 4 weeks. And then last year, we all saw how dominant Jamar Chase was, where he grabbed 81 balls for over 1,400 yards and 13 touchdowns. So pretty remarkable seasons from both of those guys. And that's usually what it takes for receivers to win the award, which is why it's pretty rare. And also shout out to Justin Jefferson's incredible 1,400 yard, 7 touchdown rookie season. But unfortunately, he had Offensive Rookie of the Year stolen from him because of Justin Herbert's incredible rookie season. And it is in fact a QB's league, so a good QB season will usually trump anything else. And I don't think Olave will have a Jamar Chase type year, but since this is a weaker QB class, considering there might honestly be no rookie QB starting week 1, it does open the door for a solid season from a skill position player being enough to secure the award. And I think Chris Olave is in prime position. If you look at the other first round receivers, Olave is in the best situation in my opinion. He'll have decent QB play, good coaching, other weapons around him so the attention won't all be on him. And I think he's the most pro-ready receiver in the draft. So we really saw Olave do it all throughout his career at Ohio State, which is pretty rare for a college prospect to have such a diverse skill set. And he also has a high level of understanding for a lot of the nuances of playing the receiver position. And I feel like the Saints will be able to do a lot with him. Here he is against Rutgers, and on this play he immediately gets bracketed by 2 defenders. And his route is dead from the jump. But instead of giving up on this play, he's able to find some space when Stroud rolls out and makes a tough grab near the sideline. You can see it well from the end zone angle here. We can see Olave kind of identify that Stroud is escaping the pocket to his right. He locates the defensive back and the open field towards the sideline. He then maneuvers around the defender, creates just enough space for Stroud to fit this ball in here, and then shows off his excellent hands, body control, and locational awareness to get his foot down inbounds and make the acrobatic reception. And I honestly just love everything about this play. Really elite stuff here from Chris Olave. Same game, similar type of situation. He actually is open initially here, but there's immediate pressure on Stroud, so he has to move around the pocket. And again, we can see Olave identify that the play is dead and continues to get open and make himself available for Stroud. And then we also see how electric he is after the catch. I think his play speed is a little underrated because he kind of glides like Devontae Smith does, so it doesn't look like he's blazing. But you can see him just outrun this angle, which he does actually quite often. And then in the open field, there's just no chance to stop him. Olave is also a smooth and intelligent route runner, and he's pretty underrated after the catch. And we saw plenty of times where Olave could beat man-to-man or find open spaces in zone coverage. And then once he secured the football, he has the speed and elusiveness to make even more happen on his own. And this type of after-the-catch ability is starting to become more and more coveted by NFL front offices, and players that can operate successfully at all 3 levels of the field are a must-have for any offense. And Olave is comfortable almost anywhere on the field, but I think his best trait is his deep ball ability. He is the best deep threat in the class. Jameson Williams is faster, but Olave is smart enough to slice through secondaries and create the space needed for a QB to make the long throw. And his ability to track the ball in the air is second to none, as he's able to make difficult deep receptions look routine. There were even times where a QB play took touchdowns away from Olave. Here he slides by Castro Fields with ease, but Stroud just kind of locked in on Garrett Wilson this play and never sees Olave. But he does make up for it here later in the game. Olave lines up in the slot, and there's just so much space for him to operate. This is almost too easy for him. He gets his safety's hips turned, and he's wide open. And that right there is how you make life easy on your quarterback. Castro Fields and Briscoe are staring at each other here, so there probably was a blown coverage of some sort, but Olave has the ability to take advantage of this and find the open space to make the throw as easy as possible for his quarterback. Similar situation here in the college football playoff against Clemson. He sneaks past the secondary and is wide open, but Fields just kind of misses him. but makes up for it later in the game where Olave blows by Clemson's DBs and Fields hits him for a dagger touchdown late. And even in situations here, like against Michigan where he doesn't get much separation, he still has the ability to bring this ball down in traffic. He is a smaller receiver, but he has ridiculous ball skills and is able to track any type of ball, and he pairs that with reliable hands that can pull in almost everything. I think his deep ball skills will translate immediately, and we'll give him some highlight plays, which in the social media day and age are pretty much a requirement to win any season award. Honestly, going through Olave's tape, it's hard to identify things that he doesn't do as a receiver. And I feel like he could give defensive coordinators nightmares considering he can catch screens, intermediate routes, and deep balls, meaning it's impossible to predict what he's going to do and stop him on any given Sunday. Now, his size could present some issues as he's a little small, and I'm not sure how much more he'll be able to add to his frame, but I think he'll be protected from press coverage. Assuming the Saints use Michael Thomas as the X receiver, Olave could do a ton of damage as a Z or in the slot. Now, again, I don't think Olave is going to have a Jamar Chase type rookie season, but I could realistically see him looking good from the jump and putting up a solid season, which in this draft class may be just enough to push him over the top. His deep ball ability will give him some wow highlights that are usually needed considering Offensive Rookie of the Year is a media award. And his all-around game should allow him to put up the season numbers needed to beat out the other rookies vying for the award. So I'm definitely excited to see if Olave can produce at the next level and how the Saints plan to use him during the season. But after looking around the league and projecting how Olave's skill set can translate in the NFL, I'd be confident in betting that the Saints receiver Chris Olave will be the 2022 Offensive Rookie of the Year.